Hey everyone, I'm the Real Evab, and you're watching the A20 Guardian 100 game analysis. We're on run number 73, I believe. Yeah. Let's get started. Getting another tourmaline. I think this is like the third one in a row. Maybe even the fourth. But regardless, it's one I like, so our options are removing a card, obtain 100 gold, lose all gold to transform 2, or buff swap. Very interesting. It's 100 gold, right? Immediately see shops down there. There's that as a possibility. Oh wow, this act sucks unless you take the triple elite route with no campfires. Seems like it might be a good time for a boss swap then. We do, in case of a really bad swap, we also have this path through here that avoids the elites, and then we're basically free to do whatever we want at that point. But yeah, wow, not the greatest map generation. Feels like we're on Ascension 0. Just this middle part is completely void of elites. And the campfire generation sucks too. I'll figure out what to do. I think this is going to be a boss swap. Bad map generation is a pretty good time for it because you don't have a lot of opportunities to get really strong. So, but also not a lot of risk. So that kind of is the perfect situation for boss swapping, because boss swapping gives you a lot of later power. Usually starting by the end of Act 1 if you don't get some kind of energy relic. So let's see what we get today. Right? I guess the 100 gold start is somewhat powerful. I don't think it's powerful enough though. That would kind of enable us to take elites, maybe get a good common relic early. I think I'd rather have the boss relic though. Transform 2 I'm too nervous about. Like Transform 2, some of Guardian's cards are just absolute trash. So as much as that could be a later power thing, like the boss swap is, this is a lot safer than this. Weirdly enough. Oh, it's Astrolabe start. Oh boy. Here I am talking about how transforms are risky, and then I get transforms anyway. Oh god. I would not have minded Pandora's Box. Pandora's Box starts, we've had 2 of them so far in this series, and they've both been really, really strong. But gosh, Astrolabe. I think we do at least 1 strike, 1 defend. I guess with Twin Slam and Tourmaline being other damage cards, we do another strike, because I'm a little bit nervous about getting rid of another defend when we don't have gear up to go with curl up. Okay, Compile Package is great. Priming Shot's great. Crystal Ray Plus is acceptable, 16 damage for 2 energy. It doesn't have the passive like Roll Attack does for extra brace, but you know, once we get the socketed, it'll start getting a little bit more damage, and then maybe as we take more cards, we'll get there. And Compile Package is just great early. That may mean we can take the triple elite route. It may actually be better to take this super elite route, though, because it's late in the act. So if we were to do that, that is a lot of question marks. These are good cards. I'm not sure they're good enough for elites. Maybe they are. They're upgraded, right? So we got a 16 damage card and a 10 damage card. We have Compile Package. That's a lot of question marks. Jeez. And if we want to go any other route, we have to go through shops, which could be dead floors with this much gold. I'm excited to get started and try this, but I'm not sure which route I should be taking. 4 question marks, like, doesn't really appeal to me. I feel like we still need to get stronger by taking cards. This also gets the triple elite route though. The mid-act shop is okay. So maybe we go like this. Is it better to take the super though, than to go this route? I feel like we're going to leak more HP since we don't have the starter relic. So going for this triple elite route may just not be viable. This is pretty risky by itself. These are going to be hard pull fights, and these are elites. And we have no rest sites to potentially get back our HP. This helps our pathing later, but we need to scale up our power as much as possible. I'm not sure what I do here. Like the map generation here kind of cements the idea that boss swapping was the right idea. It's just, how do I best take advantage of this? We didn't get bad results from the swap. We got pretty darn good ones. This is also 4 fights with the Super Elite, which I guess is possible, but feels like a lot of damage. And we're not getting any more powerful on these floors unless we get good events or another fight of some kind. I don't know. There may be a world in which this is correct. I'm not feeling good about it though, so I'm gonna start over here. So we'll see what happens. I guess Sentry Package here will do the most damage. We'll get 7 damage this turn and 7 damage twice next turn. Yeah. Forgot to shut off my sound. Sorry about the echo. Draw all my defense turn 1. I guess I should have seen that. Oh, but I can enter defensive because these are upgraded. Awesome. Love it. Alright, 0 damage start is great. If this was a Jawworm fight, that probably would have gone differently. Wow. Wow. I really like Quartz. I'm not sure I can take it here. We don't have the slots for it. Although it is early, we could speculate into finding something that's good with it. Although with an early Quartz, that kind of pushes you towards going infinite, and we already have a good start here with these attacks and compile package. So we could take it and aim for an infinite. I really don't like that strategy though. It's effective. It's probably a good idea to take this for that. But I feel like maybe just taking the Amethyst, socketing that into the Twin Slam, I've given the opportunity at any point. Also, it's defense, right? So, since we lost a defend and our starter relic, having a little bit more defense is a good idea. I really like Quartz just in general, though, so it kind of hurts to pass up. I'm going to take this anyway. I'm not sure whether that made my turn 1 draw better or worse, but considering the fact there's only 3 hits in the draw, it probably was better. This guy attacks for more, so I guess we should go for it first. Taking 5 is not terrible, I guess. We saved 4 HP with 0 energy, so that's alright. Oh yeah, taking gems is also good for Crystal Ray. Oh, interesting. I think we take this Recover pretty easily. It's another block card to help out with our little bit of block deficiency. There we go. And it gives us a little bit of stasis to power up over time. These 2 powers take too much. You know, this character really needs a solid common pool in order to handle all of the terrible uncommons in the pool. Or not terrible, but like super situational ones. Remove a card? Could remove a strike here. We have Priming Shot plus in Crystal Ray plus in Compile Package. Maybe I should just call them our transform cards because I'm like consistently using them for damage. Yeah, and we don't have to. Well, I guess the shop here is still worth quite a bit, but we can remove again, I guess. Kind of like last run where we removed a bunch of cards. Sure. 2 random gems. We don't have the space for it, but it's good for Crystal Ray. That being said, upgrading something like Curl Up might be a good idea. Control with Stasis with Curl Up is really good. And also an upgrade is really good, just in general. 2 random gems, I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure if they're weighted based on rarity or if they're completely random. I don't think we have the, like I said, I don't think we have the gem slots to take this. We also have to wait to hit a campfire, like at the end of the act, in fact. So I'm just going to upgrade. I don't think it's Twin Slam, because that's only 1 more damage than a strike. And it's still less than these 2, than our transform cards in general, actually. So I think it's either Recover or Curl Up. Recover would be good because I want to play it for the stasis, so giving it 8 block total is good. Curl Up, though, Curl Up for stasis control is really important. Also, playing this turn 1 before Knob gets their passive is really good because I can just take 8 to enter defensive. Alright, do that. And there's Drawworm. But we got Spirit Package, cool. We don't have a kill, do we? I don't think so. Oh yeah, upgrading Curl Up works with Ore Block from the package. I've been wondering recently how you build into Compile Package, if you do at all. Because there's a limited number of packages you can get, so could you make it more powerful by anticipating what you get from it and then trying to build around that, rather than just using it for raw value like I have been. Anyway, we have no block in hand, so I'm going to take the Spirit Package. And I'm not sure what I do here. What other card do I play? Metallicize is a really, really slow play. I feel like the most damage here is Floating Orb's Tourmaline. Oh, I didn't even realize, but upgrading this plus Priming Shot and Recover actually puts me in defensive. This is 18-21. Wow. So I could curl up Priming Shot for later in the fight. Get that damage for free. And re-enter defensive with Recover. Just for safety in this fight. Which I may need. Jawworm really hits hard, but it's also a very slow play. I guess we're still getting damage out of Priming Shot. And probably Crystal Ray at this point. I'm probably not going to need any block next turn. Yeah, I'm going to go with that play. I think that is actually the best play here. Love to see, though. Oh, I am getting attack turn too. Interesting. What do I want to put into stasis here? Because I do want to play this, like I said. Actually, they might not be attacking next turn, and we have defense. So I could just wait for Curl Up. Recovering something's still good, though. I think Crystal Ray might be a little too slow. Might just want to play that. This also gets something out of the discard, or out of the draw pile once we reshuffle. We could be getting attacked for 12 next turn, though. We should probably just do this. I'll bring back Floating Orbs. It's damage, but it's also a power that requires us to wait, so... Okay, they did attack again. But you're dead? Okay. That went pretty well for a Jawworm fight. Ooh, Ancient Potion. That's also great against Knob. Few common cards, huh? Piercing Hide's interesting because of the socket. Although we already have a socket that we can put Tourmaline into. We can put that into Priming Shot at the end of the act. If we so choose. I probably like that. Entering defensive with this sometimes, and then gaining a bonus brace on top of that is really good. Temporal Strike, we have some stasis stuff. So it'd be free damage. I'm not sure I need it. Would have been good with the Quartz earlier. I probably would be taking that if I took the Quartz. Charge Core, I don't know. I don't feel like this deck needs a common at this point. Yeah. Huh. I guess I have a couple brace cards that can put me in defensive next turn anyway, so doesn't matter if I block for a little bit. But I don't even have a guarantee I get curl up next turn anyway, so I should just do Crystal Ray recover. And I think I am going to recover the Crystal Ray. It comes out at 0 cost, but our deck is so small that I think it's still worth it. Guarantees we get the damage rather than taking a risk of some kind. Oh yeah, I can use the Ancient Potion to keep Thorns too. Might do that in the Lagavulin fight, if I'm presented with that. Giga Beam? No, just more of this. Time Bomb plus is 18 damage, so we could, in theory, kill 1 Sentry and take 10. I think Spheric Package is just good, though. Sentry Package versus Sentries. Has that happened before? I don't know. Compile Package is, like, really hard to get early. We did do that one time, though. It may have happened before. I'm gonna go with Spheric Package. It's just too simple. What do I do? Floating Orbs or Priming Shot? Priming Shot is just 10 damage. Like, the brace doesn't even matter because we can enter defensive with curl up. I'm gonna do Floating Orbs, get that out of the draw. Get some damage out of this. Alright. By the time Crystal Ray comes out, that'll also be doing a little bit. We get Metallicize. A little bit overkill on the block here, but like, what can you do? We mostly full block next turn, so I don't have to kill this. I should probably be going for this Sentry. And I can recover Amethyst as well. That makes me full block next turn no matter what the draw is. But that would just be to save 1 HP. I could bring back Crystal Ray. We don't have any 1-cost attacks yet, they're all in the draw. That being said, we do have a guaranteed kill on this in the next 2 turns before it attacks, so I don't think we're in a hugely bad situation. Let's figure out what we're gonna do here. Our draw pile is Priming Shot plus Twin Slam, Strike, Defend. 28, 21, 5. We're gonna be using the Strike on this far right Sentry. I don't think anything we do is going to get a kill on this left one. 28 is slightly too much. Unless we get very lucky with our 0-cost hits. It may still be a good idea to bring back a Defend. Well, yeah. Because I don't have this Defend guaranteed in 2 turns. It's a 50-50. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh right, I have Thorns this turn, so it's down to 1 HP. So I guess that means we didn't need the Strike, that's good, because now I can just do this Twin Slam. And I did that before Floating Orbs, because Floating Orbs does more damage, so we don't waste anything here. Oh, we can just kill this now. Okay, that works for me, I guess. Or do we go for this? Can I kill with... Oh, it's 50-50? Because I have 6, 16, 21 here, and then this does 5 damage. Huh. I think both ways we only lose 1 HP. So if I attack this, we have a 50-50 of taking 2 damage and a 50-50 of taking just the 1. So there's no way I take just 0, is what I'm seeing. Which means I should just kill this. Especially because if we left that alive, we'd get more dazes, but now we don't have to deal with that. Alright, I think we have this. Sure, you can put a daze into stasis. Who cares? Awesome. Alright, good fight. Whetstone. That hits literally strike and twin slam. Okay. Oh, time bomb. AoE still good. Also, 2/3 chance to hit that with Whetstone. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Hit it. Okay, we hit the strike, but okay. It was a 2/3 chance to hit the strike anyway, right? Let's see. What do we want to do here? Hard pull fight. This is a really aggressive path. We're going to be taking some damage here, I think. Neither of these potions are great for handling this, either. Like, both of these are going to be good for elites, and I'm really nervous about going this left route with our current setup. I think I still want to take this elite at the end of the act, so going this way seems good. It's just a lot of fights to get there. Yeah, I don't think either of these potions are good enough. Have we used a potion so far? I don't think so. No, we haven't used a potion yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had 4 fights so far and gotten 2 potions. I guess that means our potion chance is still 40%. Power potion is only good sometimes. I guess against Laga it's better than usual. I'm not sure that it's good enough, though. I could use it here and hope for something defensive like Metallicize or, hell, maybe even Construction Form. That'd be incredible if I could get that. And if we get a new potion, I'm probably replacing Power Potion anyway. This is really good for Knob. And honestly, Lagavulin if the fight goes too long. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, that's alright, well at least we can probably win this fight with future plans. We have the brace already in our cards, so I don't think we need evasive protocol to be safe here. Let's do future plans. And we'll put Crystal Ray in. See what we get here. Wow. Does Giga Beam just kill you? Giga Beam, Orb Support. That's 52 damage, yes. Okay, so that Power Potion. Alright, no potion out of that. Another Quartz. Well, Rip Infinite, I guess. Shield Spikes is pretty good in a small deck. 8 Brace, 12 Block. It's a little bit unwieldy. It's a little bit below standards for late game, but it is still helpful. I think I'm going to take it. Yeah. Alright, let's go here. Let's see what we get. Hopefully a potion. That's what we get. Time Bomb kills all of them, right? Yeah. Bye. Okay, we got it back. And we skip these, I think. Unless we want the planning for some reason? I don't think so. Although we have mostly good cards, so planning could actually be good enough. Yet again, a card that we could have put Quartz into. That's our Infinite, actually. It would be Temporal Strike with Quartz and Planning with Quartz. Wow. Yeah, and then I'd have to play that infinite combo for the rest of the game. So, yeah, don't want that. I'm gonna do Planning. And I am feeling spicy, so I'm gonna go left. I've committed. Status cards may now be played for useful effects. It's only useful sometimes, but the Chosen Fight especially is difficult, and Dazes get weaken with Bronze Idol, so that's pretty good. Slimes draw 2, which is not great on 3 energy because all of these cost 1 to play. What else is there? Wounds give 1 vulnerable, but that's kind of a hit or miss with whether that's good enough. I guess with our stasis stuff and a large attack, that's probably okay. Yeah, I'll take it. It'll probably be useful sometimes. Although we did just fight the one enemy that it's probably most useful for. Fossilized Helix. Toolbox is really good, though. There's a 3rd Quartz. In case it wasn't infinite enough already. I think we take one of these. Penib's really, really good. Oh yeah, we have Time Bomb, and that'll benefit twice from it because it's still bugged. I really hope that patch comes out soon. I don't want to end this series with that, with this thing still being bugged to take damage modifiers twice. I guess this is a question of whether Penib or Toolbox is better. Toolbox has sometimes backfired against me, like it has just not been strong enough. I think generally speaking it is strong. Like, choice of an extra colorless card at the start of combat is really good. Most of the time, it just does whiff sometimes. And sometimes just doesn't give you enough power versus a boss. Is there a world in which we go card remove and something? Card remove good instincts? We have just enough for that. There are good potions here as well. I guess we could go card remove and replace something with a potion. This gives me safety turn 1 as well, which may be important for these hallway fights coming up. And honestly for the elite fights, because none of the elites attack on turn 1 that we're about to face. I think that's a pretty compelling reason. This is good damage, but in order to survive this gauntlet, I think we have to take the toolbox. You have a nice day too, Merchant. Okay, what are you doing? You're not attacking. Good. I can take Panacea to make sure you don't debuff me. That's funny. Panache. Panache can go off once, I guess, this fight. I'm not sure that Panacea matters that much. I think we're going to be handling this just fine. Let's go for Panache for more damage. Maybe with compile package we get it. Find out. Maybe I should have used that there. Nah. Alright, planning, time bomb? Okay. Well, this still kills, so... Or splits, I guess. Yeah, 28. Not the best, but not the worst. We're 1 away there. It's fine. We get stasis. Oh, and they're not even attacking. Great. Another time bomb. Alright, cool. We didn't even get attacked once there. Pre-program. I would have preferred that over planning. Another good card for Quartz. Do we have the stasis to take that? If we take like a strike for strike at this point, we're probably fine without. Maybe not. Maybe we do want that. Because the compile package anchors Knob quite a bit. We also have thorns a little bit. I don't know, I feel like I'm taking too many cards, but it's kind of what I have to do. I'll take this. It's going to be useful in Act 2 as well. Alright, it's Lagavulin, so we're going to drink... Well, I guess we should choose this first. These all suck. I guess Purity's okay. You can remove some stuff, except these are all block cards and I kind of need those. Let's see what Power Potion is. Revenge Protocol, floating orbs. Interesting. Floating orbs is big damage. Revenge Protocol is safety, but we already have brace for this fight. I think it's this. What do we do here? I feel like I get rid of a defend and a tourmaline, then I curl up the defend and recover the curl up. Yeah, I think that's the play. Can't play priming shot now. That is a downside. Alright, what do we got here? I guess we're waking them up now. That's fine. I can't cleanse the skip next turn from that. Another floating orb seems good, though, I guess. And a spheric shield for later. I don't want to take damage if I don't have to, so I think I do the Crystal Ray. Yeah, Time Bomb's not the answer either. Let's do Crystal Ray. We'll enter defensive mode next turn, have a defend. Possibly 2 defends? Yeah. And then we do something interesting. We do this. We curl up a second slam. Planning. Strike. Alright. Give me a block card, please. Maybe 2. Nice. That's 2. Do I recover first? I mean, Amethyst is another 10 damage next turn, so I should probably do that. Yeah, we're so close to a kill here. Like, surprisingly close. This is a lot of damage. Wow. Oh, and we got a pocket sentry. Very nice. Suspension. After taking up the planning, we find all the better stasis cards. Roll attack or basic protocol? Or nothing. I think it's nothing. Skip. I'm not feeling great about this. This is against my normal play pattern, and I don't do great when I'm outside my normal play pattern. I struggled last game as well. No spoilers on what happened. Should go watch that last episode if you haven't yet. I think Master Strategy is good enough here to block. We'll see. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. Go for that as usual. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this. Should probably wait for this. I don't know. If it's Knob, this is actually on the right number. I'm just gonna attack. Okay, we got another power potion. Third power potion in Act 1. I guess it's good if it's sentries, but I don't know. I kind of like both of these potions. Gambler's Brew is really good in sentries to get compile package early, and in Knob, to be honest. So another time bomb. I guess having 2 is good. Also, with the overload of stasis, having 2 time bombs is good, I think. Extra AoE is really, really nice for consistency. Okay, we got this. Mayhem. Interesting. Actually not that good against Snob, is it? Because we can hit skills. Let's do Swift Strike then. Oh wow. Ancient Power plus these two? None of these are great versus Knob. That's the problem. I can at least play Orb Support, I guess. Either it's a card we want to play and we can play it in a couple turns, or it's a card we just want to skip. We drew most of our damage turn 1. That's really bad, actually. Do we have some kind of scaling damage? Spiker Protocol doesn't really count. But it does mean that we have enough brace to just take the 8-hit next turn and enter defensive from it. Because we have Priming Shot, Strike for Strike. So an extra 3 would be 14, and then we can just take 8. Or we could even play Recover. Man, this sucks. I guess I could Gambler's Brew in a couple turns. I could Gambler's Brew now, to be honest. I could grab one of these and then gamble away most of the cards, since I have way too much energy. I guess it's just a question of which one's the correct package then. Maybe it's Shapes. Wow, this is a tough one. Maybe it's Giga Beam just because we can end the fight with it later. We get to use Orb Support now, just for the free 12 damage. We have to spend an energy on Ancient Power to get the benefit from it. That's the only line I'm seeing, other than like the fact that we get enough brace to enter defensive. But I guess we have 2 more brace cards anyway that I can. I'm gonna be gambling. I'm gonna do this. Oh, we got Crystal Ray. That's good actually, because it's an expensive card. I'm gonna do that as well. I think we want to gamble away the Giga Beam, Resilient Plate, and Time Bombs, and then keep these because they're both good damage. And then that leaves us 1 energy to do something else. Curl Up, Recover, something. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Curl Up is good. Curl Up on Twin Slam especially. This gets me really close to... Actually, it puts me in defensive mode. I don't know about that one. I know I want to play these, though. It's just a question of, do I enter defensive? I probably just play the Twin Slam, then. We drew all of our brace cards. I don't have any way to accelerate this either. We didn't draw to any of these. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Strike for Strike then. Maybe I should have saved it. Ugh. We can just play one of these to make Gremlin Knob attack. Yeah, let's just do that then. Okay. Guess it's gonna be Tourmaline. And that's our turn? Wow. Is there any world in which we recover? We want to take 8 damage, right? So this is 5. 14 minus 5? That does work. We take 9 damage, we gain 8 more brace with this. We gain 9 more brace with this, so that's enough to enter defensive. It does overall lose us 1 HP if we use the Ancient Potion, and more if we don't. But bringing back a card like Swift Strike actually would be great. Guaranteeing that we get that damage sooner than later. We also get weakened the turn after. You know what? I'm going to do this play. I'm going to go for the Swift Strike. So yeah, we take 9 now. That's worth it. The next turn when this comes out, we're going to have enough damage. So we can even do Shield Spikes here. Cool. For a little bit more Thorns. I don't know if that matters at all. Doing that just for the heck of it. Alright. Tricky's Bolster Rod. Hello? The 4th quartz of the game in Act 1? Sheesh. Orb Walk, huh? We have Recover and Curl Up Plus. We also have a Planning, but that's not as great. But it is a power. Powers are good for Bolster Rod, and we need some kind of scaling, right? I don't feel great about it, but I think it's probably worth something. Alright, let's get these gems in these things, finally. And remember, Thorns doesn't work in Strike for Strike yet, so it's going in Priming Shot. We upgrade here. Could upgrade the other Time Bomb. I think upgrading the Orb Walk may be worthwhile. Getting 5 Strength is really good. 6 Strength with Bolster Rod. Could just play this sometimes, though. Maybe it's not worth upgrading for those times. Because we don't have it consistently yet. It is 2 energy to play, though, so it kind of sucks. But, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Would love a Snecko Eye with this deck. We have 4 2-cost cards already. Would not mind removing the Planning as well. Could just upgrade the Time Bomb. Yeah, let's do that. Snecko Eye would make this feel so much better. Do I pick the Hand of Creed? Yeah. We'll see if we can get some gold from this fight. Let's see, what kind of scaling are we offered? Ancient Construct. What do we have in hand? Curl Up, Priming Shot. It's probably Shapes, honestly. Repulsor is really good against Slime Boss. I'm gonna play that. Get our strength. Oh yeah, I guess that gives us strength. Compile Package gives us strength a lot. So I guess Spiker Protocol Curl Up on Priming Shot? That makes sense to me. Can't put Orb Walk into Stasis. We could play it. We could also recover a card. Play with Time Bomb. How about the Curl Up for more brace? Because we're about to enter defensive with this, but having more defensive seems like a good idea. Also, getting to save one of these cards seems like a great idea too. Yeah. Alright. Defensive mode for the big hit. I don't think we get to split here. We need 46 damage, which I don't think we hit. I think this is Shield Spikes. We're gonna Planning these two, I guess. That way we don't shuffle without them, we just have to wait. And I guess we play Twin Slam as well. Alright, so which card do I save then? Strike or Second Slam? This takes a card out of the draw pile. Which I'm not sure I like. Let's go Second Slam. It's less damage, but more consistency. I'm also about to re-enter defensive here, because of all that brace. Very interesting. Good time for Time Bomb. We would split here, I think. Yeah. Oh, I should have done priming shot first. I guess I can curl up Hand of Greed. That's kind of what we want to do with this anyway. Start getting Hand of Greed procs. Yeah, let's go for it. It's the greedy play, but you know, that's how it goes with this card. Alright, 64 HP. Not the greatest thing. Oh, they're not attacking? Come on. I'm not going to play the Orb Walk. We have Recover. Don't want to play this. I think we just want to do as much damage as we can to one of them. Possibly the weakened one. The weakening one. This is 33, which does split it, which means we don't become weak. And then we have Time Bomb, which doesn't get that weaken applied twice. It's probably worth doing. As much as I don't really want to split it quite yet, I think it is the correct play. And of course we missed the Recover. It's alright though. Alright, 21. We're gonna get this one. I guess we block? I still want to go for the full send on Hand of Greed. We have a lot of HP. So I'm gonna just block there. Re-enter defensive. That's good, I guess. Now we have this for a couple turns. Ooh, Hand of Greed is back. Very nice. And I can even recover it? Hell yeah. Which means I should probably split this sooner than later. Yeah. I probably want to play this just to cycle through the deck faster. So that we can redraw back to it again. I don't have any way to do this anymore. To accelerate it, that's what I was trying to say. About to become frail again. Do I want to play planning? If I hit shield spikes, that's bad. I'll play it. Okay, we hit the lubricant. Do I want to maybe... Man, I've entered defensive twice now. Well, I guess 3 times, but twice without getting attacked. It's kind of sad. I might have to attack one of these for safety. I don't think we kill it if we lower its HP that much, so I'm gonna just go with it. Okay. We take another 8 here to do this, and then I guess we can recover Hand of Greed again. Although it does make me wait a while. I think it's worth taking another 8. We also don't want to play the... Oh, I could have played the Twin Slam? That would have saved me 1 HP. Okay. Ooh, okay. We do this here. Do that. We curl up Crystal Ray. Don't want to play Planning. If that hits Hand of Greed, then that's really sad. We want to recover another card we don't want. We do want these because they're fine, so we actually want to get rid of something else. Priming Shot. Alright. Now we get back to Hand of Greed pretty fast. Awesome. 80 gold. It's already paid back almost half of itself. Onyx. Interesting. Onyx in Strike for Strike is generally a good combo. There's also Revenge Protocol here. I don't think Fierce Bash is the answer, but Revenge Protocol. For a power we can actually play and gain Brace per turn. Good for extended combats, and for small decks, I think. It's either that or Onyx. Onyx would also power up the Crystal Ray, but we'd have to wait to socket it. So what do we do? We don't have a lot of temporary buffs. This would just be for general debuffs. I may not want to play this all the time too. We're very energy. We have big energy problems. Also, if I get Senekawai, this is just going to be bad. Let's take the Revenge Protocol. Please, Senekawai. No. Oh god. All right, we got to take a 4th energy. We can't afford the cage. It's either wow. No resting or give up relics. I'm not sure we can get away without resting. We've done pretty good so far. We took the most aggressive route. We didn't take a single campfire, and we survived. And we even survived until the boss with 42 HP, which allowed us to Hand of Greed 4 times. So we did pretty good there. Compile package helps a lot with that. I do feel like we're a little bit vulnerable though, right now. Toolbox helps a bit, like I said. It may just have to be Cursed Key. That's what I feel comfortable with. I'm not confident enough in not being able to rest, so we're gonna go Cursed Key. The Collector is our Act 2 boss, okay. I was almost about to say a 5-lead, but there's a 4-lead path with no campfires in between. That's really funny. What about the shops, though? Wow, they're all on the right side. In theory, you could hit all 3. It would be really funny, especially if we got like a membership card here. What about the other paths? There's a 2-lead 2 campfire path on the left here. You could also... I don't really want to take the Super. Super is really scary. I do feel like we have to take a shop at some point in this act, so I don't think we go left. Which I guess means we have to go towards this path at least. Then we can just take as many leads as we feel comfortable with. We probably want to take a shop before any of them, just to power up as much as we can. I'm going to come back to this decision. I'm feeling not quite up to par with this. Not so confident, so I'm going to come back when I feel a bit more fresh. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright, we are back. This pathing is very strange. 2 elites on the left with 2 campfires, or a 4 elite 1 campfire route, but the campfires before all 4 elites. Very strange. And I'm not very confident in that route, in that right route. However, if I take the left route, I completely forego any shops. Oh wait, no, I could go like this, and then cross over, and still get that second elite. That's interesting. We have a couple good relics here. I don't know. I think we have some good damage with our Time Bomb, Strike for Strike, Crystal Ray, Compile Package. We could probably take a pretty aggressive route. I also don't have that many good upgrades at this point since I started with an Astrolabe. So going through here doesn't even feel that great. I would rather have late campfires, but we're not offered any. Except I guess before the boss. So that's pretty good. I kind of want to just try and capitalize on this early shop here. And go through here and see what happens. I'm not confident we can take this route, but there's a chance that we can take all the elites, so why not go for it and then adapt as we go. Maybe we can still get 3 elites. 3 elites when campfire is slightly better than 2 and 2. Especially with the lack of upgrades that we need. How often do we get panache off? Probably not very often. We have 4 energy. Kapow package would do it. If we drew that. Dark Shackles does nothing. Transmutation could do something. Depends on the draw. Although since we've removed 3 strikes and a defend already, probably not a big chance of that. But I guess Transmutation has any chance at all. I'll do Panache. Now that we got Compile Package, okay. So how do we want to do this? Giga Beam, we have 1 strength, so that would be 44 damage, and then we would have to do another 16 with 1 energy. Oh wait, no, we have Orb Support and this for 0 and Twin Slam in hand, so we could actually just do this and end the fight. How nice. Oh, and Panache goes off anyway? Cool. Another Crystal Ray. It's been a bit. How much stasis do we have? Curl Up, Recover, Planning. But we have some Accelerate. Second Recover. I don't think we need that yet. And it is a common. What about Gems? We do have the opportunity to take gems before this campfire and socket them, although we can't really upgrade Twin Slam at that point, so we'd just be putting it in one of these two. I don't think Tourmaline's great in either of these. You could maybe put it in Planning. I don't know how I feel about Planning with Tourmaline. I'm fine with the other 2 temporary buffs because they affect cards you play, so having them in a 0 cost makes sense. You keep your energy for the rest, but Thorns will do the same amount of damage no matter what. Just depending on the enemy's attack. It's nothing that you can do to change it, really. So, I think we skip. I realize I did kind of lock myself into events, but there's no options here for this, so might as well. I think we're going to go Swift Strike, because Dark Shackles is going to get discarded. Next turn they're going to be weakened. Maybe they'll do their vulnerable attack, I don't know. I'm not sure Orb Walk is the right play, although with Tricky's Bolster Rod, this is actually 3 strength. Is that better than Priming Shot plus and Strike plus? That's 19 damage. Versus 9? I guess that adds up over time. Sure. I could also do these two. 25 versus 24. Because of the double effect of Strength and all damage modifiers on Time Bomb. Sure, let's do this. That was a lot of damage for spending 2 energy on Strength. That was a third of her HP. Or, I don't know their gender, whatever. Time Bomb Shield Spike seems correct, and I think we get a kill with a good compile package. We'll see though. Which time Twin Slam had come on this turn instead. This is 39 already. Okay. All right. Then we finish it off with Sentry, or rather, we finish it off with Strike for Strike, so we don't get attacked back. All right, this is going pretty well. Shield Charger Plus. Wow. You know, at a certain Ascension level, you get half as many upgraded cards as you would otherwise. Act 1, you can't get upgraded cards except for eggs. The molten, toxic, frozen eggs. In Act 2, there's a 25% chance normally, and in Act 3 there's a 50% chance, and I think in Act 4 it goes up another 25% to 75%. I'm not sure, it might not. But at that Ascension level, it actually halves to 12.5%, which is 1 in 8, and 1 in 4, 25% in Act 3. So the fact that we found a good card with an upgrade in Act 2, especially so early, is really, really lucky. And I'm willing to take this, I think. Usually I don't like Accelerate with Shield Charger. I've said this in the past, but I want to make this official. Time Bomb Shield Charger is a great combo simply because Time Bomb is so expensive, and you want to play it with your damage modifiers being doubled right now, which will change, but while that bug is still there, use it. It's not really possible to avoid it. So you get 12 block now and 6 brace, along with your 18 damage. It's like a super dash. Ooh, interesting. I do get the full heal from this, and by the full heal I mean you don't waste any of this 15 HP. You go up to 74. That could be nice for the rest of the act. I've heard that this is affected by rare chance, which I think is weird, but also interesting. That being said, we haven't seen that many cards yet. We've seen a total of 6 cards this act, so it's probably not going to be very many, unless we're very lucky. We got offered 3 commons in the first reward, and then Shield Charger and 2 other things. I think one was uncommon other than this, so we've seen 5. Takes it to 0% since we're not in the combat. Okay, so I guess there's no rare chance, unless we actually. I'm not sure if it affects it. I'm not sure if the rare chance stacks per card. I'm kind of thinking about this because I'm not sure whether I should take the card or not. I probably should just take the card. It's still early. Oh, there's a spheric shield there. Oh, there's a quartz too. Quartz planning is pretty good. Spheric shield, though, is just way too good to pass, I think. Let's see what else is here. Pre-program, normally something I like. Don't think I need it as much. We have enough stasis with a somewhat small deck. We don't need more stasis slots either, I don't think. Vent Steam works well with their time bombs, but that's a common, we can find that later. And honestly, we haven't had a need for the extra damage yet, so we'd be taking that for either elites or later in the game, like Act 2 boss onwards. Another shield charger. I don't think I'm taking an unupgraded one here. Amber. Amber's good in planning, just like quartz. Although I think I would take the quartz instead to make this a better draw. Charge up. We don't need polybeam. We don't need these. Resilient plate's pretty good. Just raw value. Don't need future plans. So it'd be between Amber, Quartz, and Spheric Shield. I think I'm just going to take the Spheric Shield. I love my rares. Can't resist them. Okay, I can resist them a little bit, but it hurts. Wow. That's an interesting choice. Bag of Prep versus Orrery. I've actually come to value Orrery less and less over time. Don't get me wrong, it's powerful, especially the earlier in the game. And honestly, if you have spare gold to spend later in the game, you might as well take it. 5 card rewards is no joke. But I don't know. Maybe it's a Guardian thing that's giving me bias here. I feel like when I'm playing Guardian, this hasn't had such a huge impact. Although maybe that's because I'm picky with cards. Who knows? So I think Bag of Prep is better. Does interfere with our blue blocks a little bit. We have a lot of draw turn 1, but I still think it's worth. There's a Giga Beam here, which is maybe kind of tempting. That would be a good upgrade at the next fire. By the way, I just bought that. Excuse me. Without considering anything else, but well, at least not out loud. But quick sweep of the shop, I think. Let me know it was fine. Card remove. I mean, the strike is upgraded. I might remove a defend instead, now that we have shield charger and spheric shield. But then again, like, having a Giga Beam is really good. And once we get here, and in 2 floors, we can upgrade it for the rest of this. In fact, that may be just the smart decision. Once that's upgraded, that does a lot. Although, since I'm going up the Spire, like, we don't hit that threshold that we would have normally hit with a red key. Red key's actually the bottom left. a broken red key would have given us 1 strength in every combat before the last update to make it only in boss combats. So now we're not quite hitting that threshold. I don't really know how to explain why there's a threshold with an upgraded Giga Beam and 1 strength. It's just been an experience thing. But either way, I know I'm not hitting that unless I were to get strength somehow. Potion, this in potion is too much. 70 and 50 is 120, and then we have the 5 and 7 more over that, so it's too much. So it's between Giga Beam and card remove here. Giga Beam is a little awkward at 3 costs, and we have some good cards in the deck, especially 2 cost ones. Orb Walk is a big one because it gives us extra strength for Giga Beam. Time Bombs are great as well. They actually dump strength twice already. Shield Spikes is great for defense. Spheric Shield is great for defense. Compile Package is expensive, and if we can't put Shield Charger into stasis with something else, we're going to have to play it. I didn't really consider that when taking it, but I think that being upgraded makes up for it. I think we're just going to go with the card remove here. Goodbye Defend. Keeping the Strike Plus, the upgrade does make it significantly better, although it is a strike. It's good for handling slavers and gremlins in the Gremlin Leader fight. And also smaller enemies like these. Let's go Violence. Alright, do I want to grab 3 attacks right now? I have a good hand. Or at least a decent enough one. Orb Walk Time Bomb seems fine as well. And if I do that, I don't want to get my attacks out because I want to play them to kill the sentry. I think this is a little too slow. 3 turns, a block is great, but Spheric Shield usually makes you go on longer than that. So I think we go the offensive route. These are going to come out next turn because of the Accelerate. That's a nice thing. Planning Time Bomb. Not a combo I had really considered before. Wonder if that's a thing. Or if I'm just crazy. Walker Claw Plus with 3 strength is 32 damage. Takes it to 39. Oh, I can't even see what the Crystal Ray does. I hate that about this. I guess I can see that this is 24. I'm probably going to want to play that. 24, and then 12, 36 out of 39. So not quite there. Not quite. Can't enter defensive. I can kill this sentry, I know that for sure. Maybe I just take the sentry package and then time bomb it out to stack weaken on this, take less damage. And of course we kill that in the process. I think that is saving the most HP here. We have no block options otherwise. Oh, what if it's Incinerate? We curl up the Crystal Ray, Incinerate Time Bomb. Ooh, that's... ooh. I think that's it. That does a lot more... wait, does it do a lot more damage than Walker Claw? It's 13. Let's see. We have 3 strength and how many gems? 1, 2... just 2. So this is 20? 23. So it's 23 plus 24 is 47. Plus 13 is 60. Plus Strike Plus and 3 strength is 72. Which is just more than what it has. Okay, so this actually kills. Curl up on Crystal Ray. And this accelerates twice, and this accelerates once, so that does get this out in time. We could also do Walker Claw. Walker Claw would actually be... yeah, let's do that just in case, like, I did my math slightly wrong. Nice. Priming Shot, Shield Charger, Overload. Don't think we need Overload. Again, I'm not taking a Shield Charger. I don't think I'm taking a Priming Shot again. I am noticing we're a little bit low on brace, although the Spire shield helps with that, and so does the shield charger. At least if we put it in play at some point. So upgrades, huh? Do I care about upgrades? I mean, I could upgrade Twin Slam in anticipation of finding a gem by the last campfire of the act. It would enable me to take a good gem. What would be good gems here? Quartz would be good, but just for planning. Like, we wouldn't need an upgrade on Twin Slam for that. Citrine would be great in Twin Slam, but that's a rare. Onyx could be okay, probably in Strike for Strike though, rather than stacking it in Twin Slam for unknown reasons. You usually only need one stack to be effective enough. Then we have, let's see, those are the 2 rares. Then there's 3 uncommons that affect you and 3 uncommons that affect enemies. Quartz is you. Aquamarine, the ward is you. Ward Twin Slam I don't think does that much. We don't have Dexterity. What's the 3rd one? Oh, right, Amber for Accelerate. Accelerate Twin Slam would be good. Citrine and Amber then. And then for enemies, there's another Amethyst, which I might take in Twin Slam. It'd be kind of a toss-up though. I don't think I need that much. Well, it'd be better against single attack enemies if I want to. It gives me the option to play that, I guess. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. So that's a maybe. Vulnerable also affects enemies. Double Vulnerable Twin Slam I would absolutely take. What's the 3rd one again? Intent, Health Bar, Shiv. Shiv Twin Slam. I don't really see a point. I have enough Strength Dump here. Well, Time Bombs disappear, and then I have, what, Strike, Twin Slam, Priming Shot, Crystal Ray, Strike for Strike, and whatever's from Compile Package. It's kind of mediocre. It could maybe stand to use Twin Slam. Well, mediocre in a Strength Dump kind of way. We do have Revenge Protocol and Orb Walk. I'll call Shiva maybe, although I think it's... Yeah, it's kind of on the par with Amethyst there. So you have 2 yeses, 2 maybes. What about the commons? Strength? Probably not. I don't like putting Temp, Strength, and Twin Slam. I might put that in planning instead if I get desperate for a gem later. Dex Twin Slam? Maybe, although it already has Amethyst in it, so it's already rather defensive. Also, I have 2 defends and a recover and a shield spikes, so maybe not the best thing either, so let's skip that. Thorns, maybe. Thorns is a maybe too, because it's good damage. And then the last one is Brace, which is an absolute no. So there's a chance. There's a couple good ones in rares and uncommons. But let's think a second. The rare one, the Citrine, and the uncommon one, the Amber, I'm grouping those together because they do similar things, are fine unsocketed for a while. Amethyst and Vulnerable's also okay because we have 2 Time Bombs to be unsocketed. Amethyst is kind of eh, and Shiv is kind of eh. But those 3 really good ones that I would think about socketing don't actually need to be socketed, so I don't have to take the risk of upgrading Twin Slam. Alright. Oh, right, this is the Brace 4 threshold. I forgot about that. That's pretty important. That Brace 4 actually hits a lot more defensive modes than than you would think in theory. Just because of the general brace numbers and how those work. It's kind of weird. Orb Walk is kind of an upgrade, but it really only works with Curl Up. I guess it kind of works with Recover. I guess we have chances. There's also like Defect Package, which can hit it sometimes with pre-program. Is there another stasis thing? Not that I remember. This braces for more per turn. That's pretty good later. I might just value the extra block here, honestly. I think these can both wait. Let's go for recover. More block means less damage taken, and less damage taken means better ability to take on this 4-leaf path. It helps that we don't have to fight Nog, which would be the biggest reason not to upgrade a skill, you know? Oh, hey, it's Giga Beam. I kind of just snap-picked that. I still think that's correct. Because we can proc Panache just like that other one fight. And we have Orb support to finish off Taskmaster, so let's just do it. 1 and 0. With Flare. I got a Strawberry for even more healing. Okay, I'm glad I didn't take the heal earlier. Another expensive attack card. This is pretty good, but I don't think I'd take it. I might consider taking an already upgraded one, but not this one. Ruby's still here. Again, I think there are better options for planning. I guess it's just Quartz and Amber, but that's okay. I'm willing to wait and see. Worst case scenario, I just throw any gem into it, and since it's 0 cost, it doesn't really matter. I just like being picky about gems because you can really take advantage of gem strengths if you pair the right ones with the right cards. Okay. Guardian's not a huge sadistic nature character. Dark Shackles just blocks his turn, which I guess is okay. Yeah, it's probably the safest option. Okay, I got like all the block cards anyway, so it's okay. I'm gonna curl up Spheric Shield here, actually. In fact, I think I entered offensive this turn, as that seems. Okay, didn't need the Dark Shackles, so I'll just wait. By the time this comes out, we'll be out of defensive mode, hopefully. Okay, compile package. Bronze package again. Lol. I don't think that's the right one. Let's do defect. Do we want Shield Charger in? I suppose so. Pre-program the orb block. We actually are guaranteed it because we have 7 cards and this looks at the top 7. Yeah, we can end this fight somewhat quickly, so let's just put this in. And let's just play some damage. I'm not weak. I am strong, so I can play Time Bomb twice and not be... Yeah, it's a frail that I have, not weakness. So I don't have to worry about that affecting Time Bomb twice. Yeah, why not? Oh wait, I could have done this, because that costs 0. Forgot. Whatever. I have so much block in defensive mode, it doesn't even matter. Here comes the damage. I could stall for Bolster Rod. No, not stall for Bolster Rod. Stall for Pocket Sentry. I would want it turn 2 though, because we just fought Slavers. We don't have to worry about turn 1. So I guess this, yeah, that actually works perfectly. We kill next turn, we put that on 1, and then it procs turn 2, which is when Book of Stabbing starts to get scary, and when Gremlin Leader could attack first. If they attack turn 1, it's probably fine. Ancient Construct, well, I don't think so. We have almost no temporary buffs. In fact, we literally only have the temporary thorns from Priming Shot. I don't think we want Charge Core. We're not that desperate for a front load. And I don't think we need the draw with the Detect the Sufficient, so skip. Right, we have Cursed Key. When I'm going into something as aggressive as this, I'm not going to, even though I have this. So we're just gonna keep waiting. It's Gremlin Leader. Apotheosis. Oh, they're attacking turn 1. Trip is probably better. Defend, Twin Slam, useless. Strike for strike, shield spikes. Revenge Protocol, Spheric Shield. This is pretty low impact Apotheosis. It's like a couple strength index on average, and most of our good cards are upgraded already. Let's go to Trip. And then maybe the answer is just to enter defensive here, actually. Oh, so much energy. It'd be nice to get Donu's Washers this run. Get 2 energy on turn 1. Kind of like a Super Lantern, except you have a Void shuffled into your deck. So route where we kill Mad Gremlin. I don't think that works though. Also, in order to full block this, I need 23. This is only 22, so I need to play another block card of some kind, either Recover or Twin Slam. I could do Curl Up on Trip, Shield Spikes, and then recover the Shield Spikes, because I have two Time Bombs, so it would come out relatively fast. And it's a lot of free block rather than relying on Brace alone. Shield Spikes, Curl Up, Twin Slam. I would Twin Slam the Shield Gremlin, I think. I could do the Mad Gremlin too, but it's not like I would lose any damage, because Gremlin Leader would still get reduced even if Mad Gremlin stays the same, thanks to their passive. But Shield Gremlin's going to prioritize saving one of these two some HP, so I think if I go the Twin Slam route, I go on Shield Gremlin. I don't really need to super block. It would just be about the stasis value of Shield Spikes, which honestly matters a bit. Although with Shield Charger, maybe not so much. Yeah, let's go the Twin Slam route then. I'm gonna save the Trip, I think. Save the Trip for a turn where I'm doing more damage. Alright. Could have used the Liquid Bronze here. I think I keep it. Oh yeah. They attack turn 1. Yeah. And I guess I tripped the Mad Gremlin so it dies. I could do Vulnerable and Gremlin Leader to get this to go twice. That would be somewhere in the vicinity of 3654 damage, which is significant, but I think we have to get rid of Mad Gremlin. It's a good bug. Oh yeah, part of the bug is that if the first enemy isn't vulnerable, then it just affects other vulnerable enemies normally rather than doing it. It's so buggy. What do we do here? There's a planning in our next hand, which I guess means we would like having Time Capacitor in play. I don't think Spheric Package does that much for us right now. I think it's a lot of block, but we're not getting any damage out of it, and I think I want to prioritize damage. And although Stasis isn't necessarily damage, it provides value in both damage and block directions. Let's just go with this. Okay. We should still have a Time Bomb in our draw. Alright. That was not in preparation for these, but I just thought it was better to play the Orb Walk, but it worked out. Ooh, interesting. Oh, I should have done that first so I knew what I was putting into stasis. Looks like Time Bomb's up next turn. We're going to be weakened, though. That sucks. So we'll go from 24 to 18 to 13. So not quite enough. Also, Gremlin Leader is buffing them. I guess we can kill one of them with Reroute right now. I can also enter defensive to... Yeah, I can reroute and strike. Leave them both at 2 HP. And then Spirit Shield to have them hit my thorns. Okay. We're going to have Trip next turn, so I want to put something into stasis that's cheap, so that Time Bomb can get it out immediately. Let's just go Priming Shot, because we're going to draw... What's it called? I just saw it. Strike for strike next turn. Oh, I was in defensive mode, so they just died. Alright, cool. Very nice. Thunderous applause. You're so dead. Lizard Tail. That's really good. Also Regen Potion. Clone, huh? We got a lot of good cards. What would be good with it? Orb Walk, Shield Charger, Spheric Shield even. Maybe sometimes Time Bomb, Compile Package. There's a lot of good hits there, actually. You know what, I'm going to take it. They'll boost our power up enough. I think we'll get close to power levels needed for Act 4. Even though it's a little bit slow. Although we have so much, like, immediate value that I think we can afford to take it. We're not relying so much on setup like we do sometimes. What do we do here? I can't enter defensive mode. We don't have enough brace. The cost of swapping Starter Relic. It's only 16. Which means we would have to enter defensive by taking damage. I'm looking at something like... I'm looking at all 3 of these cards. All 4 of these cards, actually. Because they all block in some fashion or another. So I'm trying to see if I can get my brace numbered hit by the Shelled Parasite's attack. If I do recover, defend, Twin Slam, that's 13 block, and then we take away 8 total from this, so that's 19. So we take 6 total. Really? That's it? We just take 6? 17 at 2 is 19, this is 13, yeah, we only take 6. Which means we don't enter defensive. If I don't play the second slam, we take the same amount of damage, except we enter defensive on the first hit here, so this one gets Thorns damage, and we're in defensive for next turn. I kind of like that. It also means we get to play Curl Up on Orb Walk, which means we get the value from that. Also, this fight's usually pretty slow. I can use the Regen Potion here if I want. I probably should. We still got a couple elite fights before the end of the act. So even though I could save this for next act, probably still going to want to use the HP. So let's go with this. I guess I should recover Twin Slam over Curl Up. That makes sense. Alright. 6 damage. Not frail either. That's nice. Not taking damage this turn. That's nice. I could actually just kill this right now. But then I'd take 2 damage, and it would heal for 2. And I don't want to do that. I could instead just do all the damage here. We have some damage coming in next turn. We got Compile Package, possibly Time Bomb anyway, so yeah. Let's just do all the damage. Although if we're doing this much damage, I need to keep an eye on turn counter, because I still have regen in play. I would like to use it. What do I do next turn? I guess I can Shield Charger now, rather than using Spheric Shield and just having one extra turn of defensive. This way I get block over multiple turns. That and Time Bomb. I think this will be exactly 14 after Vulnerable. Makes sense. Oh, I should do this first, because otherwise Shield Charger procs once. Let's see what we get from here. Anything free? I guess this is free. I'll just leave that there. This would take it down to 4 times 3. Do I need to worry about that? Maybe a little bit. 5 times. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, because it's weak. Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to turn on the light real quick. Very cool. And yeah, we just want to wait for this regen, so that's 2 turns. Let's just do this. And we have 3 strength, so this is 24. And then it takes 3 damage from thorns. It's still alive, technically, but... Let's just wait. We got more than enough block. This is almost too much damage. We can do this now because the regen procs before the thorns damage. Very nice. And this is set up for potential flavors fight. Just by accident. Skip these again. It is Book of Stabbing, of course. And we get Panic Button turn 1. I don't really care though. Panic Button turn 1 is usually not a great idea. Let's go Panacea. Oh wow, this is good. Interesting. Shield Charger Time Bomb. I very much like that. Let's see what's in Compile Package here. Orb Walker is very expensive. Shapes is kind of useless in this fight. I guess Spiker Protocol's okay. And there's Sentry Package, which is free. That's what I like to hear. Free. Also, with Time Bomb combo value, let's go Sentry Package. We could also do something like Spheric Shield. You could play Crystal Ray. I think Time Bomb's better with Sentry Package though. And Shield Charger blocks this turn and then in the following few turns for a lot, so let's go with that. Does it matter how I do this? Like they're gonna be weakened anyway, right? So I guess if I save these two, then they're doing damage the fastest? Yeah, that makes sense. Although I could just do this, and then it doesn't matter which one we put in. Because they're all the same card now. Alright, cool. Give me my priming shot, please. That's not my priming shot. That's okay. I want to recover something. When's this fight going to be over? Probably not fast enough. We don't need Spheric Shield, we're entering defensive next turn, and we have all the block we need this turn. Getting Time Bomb could be good. Curl up something, Time Bomb it, we get it out faster. Crystal Ray does actually less damage, so this isn't even a question. The rare turn 2 big hit. I have no thorns. Orb Walk's probably better than playing the second Twin Slam. I could clone Orb Walk as well. I don't think this fight lasts long enough, though. I could be wrong. I want to try and go for a kill as fast as possible, right? I have played a power already, so this only takes us to 3. Would be 8, 16, 10, 34 damage, so it's at 80. Maybe we do. Maybe I need to use Liquid Bronze. I've given up 9 damage from it, but thankfully that's it. Like, when else am I going to use this? Let's use it. Do I need to like play Shield Spikes to have enough brace? No, I have Protocol and Curl up next turn, so I guess I'm about to get more Thorns too. So we're just trying to, I guess, survive for the next couple turns. Which I guess means like we just rush down with Orb Walk, Strike for Strike, Twin Slam, Sentry Blast, rather than going for some kind of long play with, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I might not have even needed this potion, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, you're still weak. I have all the energy I want for this. Let's just curl up the planning rather than play it, because I'm going to put the Sentry Wave back in as well. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, it looks like. 5 damage, that's fine. Oh wait, no, we're not. Wait, yes we are. I was thinking that the Thorn numbers were high enough, but just barely out of reach. This is what I wanted on. Next Elite Fight says yes. Unless it's Slavers. Ooh. Turn 3 Bag of Prep and Lantern. Delayed effect I'm not usually a fan of. Oh my gosh, Body Crash. I mean, we have a lot of blocks, so, like, sure, that'll be fun. Bottled Black Hole. Holy cow. Bottled Black Hole on Shield Charger. One of my go-tos. Let's see what else is here. Gem Cannon, not usually. Have not taken that for a while. Orb Support, no. Sapphire. Sapphire, any chance? I guess Strike for Strike if I was desperate, but no. I'm not giving up a freaking Bottled Black Hole for a Sapphire. Ancient Power, no. Metallicize, I don't think I need it. Nunchaku has potential here. We're not low on attacks. Extra energy is always welcome. We do, however, have Supply Scroll to help, and Bottled Black Hole is essentially energy as well. I'm going to go with this. Am I sure I want it to be Shield Charger, I guess is the question. Anything I put into Stasis is going to come out 2 turns after, 2 turns more than their cost. Because turn 1 is when it goes in, rather than ticking first on turn 1. So a 0 cost card will come out on turn 2. Goes in on turn 1, comes out turn 2. 1 turn of Stasis, 2 turns of gameplay. And unlike Bottled Anomaly, this is temporary cost reduction, so... We could also put Body Crash in, so that it has more like a higher chance of being effective once we're set up. But Shield Charger already kind of helps with that anyway. We could put Spheric Shield in, so that by the time it comes out, it could have use. I think it's just Shield Charger. Although Orb Walk's also interesting. Is it actually Orb Walk because we want to save this, maybe? That's a thought. I really like the safety this offers, though. I wonder if that's worth it. Maybe it's worth it to save it for, especially like Collector. Save it for the vulnerable turns. Vulnerable and frail. You need as much help as you can get. Even though this provides you a lot of safety in the early parts of the fight. It kind of makes up for us not having a starter relic. We can't enter defensive as easily without it, so... But Orb Walk incentivizes an upgraded. Whatever we put in, we can't clone, interestingly. So, you don't get multiple Shield Chargers if we put Shield Charger in, use it up early. We can't get multiple Orb Walks if we put that in early. I'm definitely more okay with losing Orb Walk for clone than losing Shield Charger for clone. Especially because of the later in a fight thing. Especially against the heart, you want to take damage early so that you have defense for the harder hitting turns, rather than losing all your HP to those multi-attacks simply because you wanted to greed your HP early in a fight. That's 6 times 15 especially is nasty. Although with our weaken, I guess the 8 times 15 is the nasty one. Man, that's actually hard. Maybe it is Orb Walk. Maybe having Shield Charger on deck is better. We have Spheric Shield, Shield Spikes. We have some Brace. We don't necessarily need the safety turn 1. We also have a bunch of extra draw turn 1. Oh wait, this isn't even proc turn 1. What am I saying? It starts procking turn 2. So it wouldn't even help us turn 1. We also have Lizard Tail, extra max HP. We have good relics in general. We could just do this. It's the greedy play, but I think the greedy play is actually the correct play. Let's go Orb Walk. Feels weird to do that, but I think that is actually better. Because wasting a shield charger early can backfire. Big time. Let's go Purity. No, Forethought. Forethought Body Crash. Yeah. Not looking at a great hand here. Have no kill potential. Most damage we can do to a single target here is 39, plus I guess 4 thorns once we're attacked. I have 6 brace in hand, so I can afford to block for 5 in order to enter defensive off these two, which I probably want to do. Unfortunately, 6 brace plus 13 is not enough, so I'd have to take hits from both of these no matter what. It doesn't look like there's any way to avoid that unless I use this potion. But honestly, I might save that for... I was going to say Hyper Beam turn, but we're fighting Collector. Forgot. I confused myself because I was thinking about the last time I fought these guys and I had Giga Beam, which is Automaton's card. What do we do? A lot of good cards in the draw, but I don't think all of them would help. Might just have to take the damage here. Honestly, 18 is not that bad total. We're actually 19. We take 15 here, go enter defensive, and then we take 4. Yeah, 19. Does that mean we use Body Crash, or... I guess so. I'm not seeing a better way to do damage. We do Priming Shot, Defend, or... Priming Shot, Defend, Strike Plus, or Priming Shot, Defend, Body Crash. And this is 1 more damage than Strike Plus, so... yeah. And what do we Forethought here? Time Bomb? Time Bomb seems good. Yeah. It'll cost 0 by the time we redraw it. Whoa, wait a minute, what? Why didn't we enter defensive? Oh, because I was supposed to block for 5, not 10. Okay. Why did I think... whatever. I guess I could have played a 2-cost attack that turn. I could have done Priming Shot, Defend, something else. Whatever. This is the last elite in the act, so I think we're going to be okay anyway. Makes me sad that I made that mistake. I could have recovered something. I don't think it was necessary. We'll have to see, though. We're about to become vulnerable. We have a lot of defensive mode, though, so... Ooh. Ooh. Huge damage. Huge damage. When do we want this? Turn 5, right? So we want to stall for 2 turns? Seems a little scary, but actually it's not even possible now since I did that. I guess it's okay. There's a chance that she resummons on turn 5. Because on turn 4, that's the debuff, right? I think turn 4 is the debuff. Let's check the wiki real quick before I make any rash decisions. Alright, Slee, the Spire, wiki, collector. What do you have to say about this upcoming boss fight? Always starts with spawn, summoning the torch heads, and always uses the mega debuff on turn 4. So turn 5 is the first attack turn after that. Which means turn 6 is better than turn 4. Correct? Oh, there's Repulsor, lol. Okay. Matryoshka with Cursed Key. Ooh, there's an Amethyst. It's better than the other two. Is it good enough to take? I did say I would think about it in Twin Slam. Maybe it's still good enough to take in one of the other 2 cards. Though. It's definitely not ideal. But, like, what are the odds of me getting ideal for the rest of the run? Strike for Strike doesn't even have that many good options, so I could just put it in that and diversify. Although diversifying Amethyst is not the greatest thing versus the Heart. Well, actually it is, kinda. It just means you can't play them against... it just means that you have a higher chance of drawing them turn 4 when the Heart's buffing, and you don't want that on turn 4. But I guess that's a small consideration if you're thinking about potentially nerfing potentially having 2 chances to nerf a multi-attack. Alright, I'll take it. We'll throw that into Strike for Strike. Don't have to wait for Twin Slam. I did consider doing that, but hey, if we get a Citrine from this boss, I think I'm going to take that instead. Upgrades. Orb Walk time. Yep, it's time. We have that guaranteed in Stasis now. Alright, what do we want to do here? Probably Forethought again? I think thinking ahead is too much draw. Get a card for free. Love doing that on this amount of energy. This hand sucks. How about we curl up Time Bomb so we save it for these boys coming in. You can even Forethought Body Crash, honestly. Save that for when we have better... Should I have used this? Maybe not. Okay, 35 damage. We could enter defensive off the first 2, or even the first 1, but then we still have to take like the full hit of everything else. Like if I just played Priming Shot, I'd take 7, enter defensive. Then we take 7, we'd block 7 here, and then we'd block 3 here and take 18 more. So this would be a 25 damage turn. Shield Spikes, actually full blocks. You could do that. That and Spheric Shield. Although if Collector doesn't attack next turn, then it's kind of wasted. Or is it? This is 44 block? That's pretty good. We even get to save Shield Charger a little bit. We can recover Shield Charger. And we get to play Planning with this. Okay, let's go like this. I could have also done it the other way around, I'm just now realizing. Because now I'm going to be in defensive for Collector's debuff. And I'm missing out on 3 Thorns. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the fact that I was entering defensive twice. I just wanted to block. Maybe I enter defensive 3 times? Alright, Compile Package. This is going to be a big turn for me, so what do you got? Spheric Package. I can get another Spheric Shield. I mean, that'd do it, right? That'd keep me in defensive by the time the next thing comes around. I kind of want to just leave that, though, because I'm about to do, like, double Time Bomb. With Sentry, not Sentry, with Floating Orbs, that's pretty good. Could also do this to, like, put Body Crash into stasis. I don't see a reason to do that, though. I also don't think Sentry Package is worth it. Let's just go with this. So, do I play Floating Orbs or Spheric Shield? Spheric Shield also has an upside of, like, Body Crash next turn. But Floating Orbs has the advantage of spending less energy and getting some damage out of all 3 of these cards, even. I can even clone the orb. I can even clone a card to put into stasis. Is that what I want? I feel like playing the Spheric Shield is overkill, so I'm going to do the Floating Orbs route. Let's do Time Bomb, and then we'll make our decision on what our last energy should be spent on. And also what to clone here. Is it just Clone Time Bomb? It might just be Clone Time Bomb. I think cloning it at 0 cost will make it go into stasis for 1, even though it's usually 2 cost. I don't know. If we play Recover, what are we getting out? I could put Shield Treasure in, like I was planning to do with Recover originally. But honestly, we have 2 turns to redraw it, so I don't see a huge reason to do that. So why not, like, play Strike for Strike, you know? I guess cloning Orbwalk gets me another 3 strength. That's pretty darn good. Rather than playing another Time Bomb. Let's go with that. Let's do that. I didn't want to waste damage from that, but I also didn't want to waste damage from the strength. Alright. Collector's down a lot now. Let's see how much damage we can do. Forethought, huh? Forethought the Metallicize? I have enough energy for everything else here. Kinda want Metallicize, but yeah. Look at that. Below 100 before the first debuff. And there we go. This wouldn't have even done anything this turn. Good stuff. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to take damage from Strike for Strike. Could lose me 1 HP next act. We can't have that. Let's just do that. We'll give up the second slam. There we go, 29. Oh, and we almost full block too. We could play Spheric Shield to do it. Alright. Could have maybe brought back Body Crash. Nah, we have a better chance of just drawing it normally. I think. Before it would have come out. Forethought again, huh? Interesting. I'll Forethought curl up. I don't want to play Planning in case we get Body Crash, so we want to be able to play that next turn. Are you just not going to attack me? I guess you attacked me once, but that doesn't count. Okay, yeah, this deck is pretty strong. Like, look at that. 69 block. Another Spheric Shield. Honestly, way better than these two, so I'm just going to Snap Pick it. And we got energy options. I think we can afford not to take Philostone. And by Act 2, if you can afford not to take Philostone, you probably shouldn't take it. Because the heart will hurt you. I guess if you're playing downfall mode, that doesn't matter as much, but the heart really benefits from it. Slaver's Collar is pretty darn good at this point in the game. Not like Slaver's Collar actually busted after Act 2, so long as you have an energy relic. I guess sometimes even if you don't. Like, if you can make it to the Act 3 bosses, you have energy for the rest of the game. You have no downside. You don't have to deal with hallway fights anymore. There's also Black Star, but we don't have Green Key. I think this is a very clear Slaver's Collar. Alright, now for this Act 3. I'm probably going to take a break again. Looks like we're going to be going through here. Interesting. No shops after that. In fact, this entire route just kind of sucks. You get 2 elites, 1 fire, and then the rest of the act is all hallways and question marks. Maybe we get wing boots? I don't know. If we had gone the left route, what would we get? I guess 3 elites, 1 campfire? That's passable. Oh, there's a shop down here. I only have 127 gold, so it's not that enticing, but it exists. Anyway, we'll make that decision when we come back, so see you in just a sec. And we're back. We got some strong relics, and we got to take on this act. We got to take the super elite. 127 gold. If I go through here, I have what? Actually, no shop for the rest of the act means that I have to go through the rest of the act with a curse. Probably means I want to take as many question marks as possible. I guess I'll decide here which way to go. If it's like a really bad curse, I'll probably take the question mark first for a chance at a removal. Shop or shrine or otherwise. Because even though this gets me slightly more gold for a potential shop, I have to go through one more fight with that curse, so we'll see. As for the beginning of the act, I don't think we want to go to a shop with just 127, possibly as little as 137 gold if we get the minimum from here, which is somewhat possible. It's only 1 fight. 10 to 20 gold for an hallway fight. The average is 15, but honestly, you can't count on averages sometimes. That's just how it works. I think I'm going to go through as many question marks as possible, like I usually do. This right path is 4 fights. I'm not a huge fan of Act 3. I find it kind of boring, but Act 3 events are thankfully pretty strong anyway, so I think going for these is going to be the right play anyways. So it all works out. Secret weapon. We already have so much draw turn 1, let's just play a dramatic entrance. There's Pocket's entry doing its thing. We have to worry about these guys both buffing on turn 1. The Darklings can't multi-attack on turn 1, so buffing turn 1 is actually pretty efficient for them, so long as you don't have huge damage that can one-shot them. Middle one also can't multi-attack. It's either 2 times attack here or 2 times attack here or both. So we know this is going to do a single attack next turn, since it also can't do the buffing turn twice in a row. Looks like we can do something like curl up on Shield Charger, then Time Bomb. And then it leaves us 1 energy left to, I guess, play Twin Slam. We drew so many 2-cost cards. Oh man, once that 5th energy kicks in, it's going to be real nice. Yeah, I don't see another way of playing this turn, really. Like, we'll enter defensive next turn off of Shield Charger ticking. So I think it's fine that we just get the 12 block here. We'll get another 12 block next turn plus the 10 block from defensive mode, and then whatever else we draw will probably help. Let's do this first. Get a little bit of strength, and then maybe we can kill this next turn too. We'll see. Wow, they all attacked. How much is this? 52? What the fuck? I can't even do anything. All of my damage is in the draw pile. Like, I have 22 block right now. So it'd be another 18, so that'd be 40 out of 52. I'd take 12 damage. Sheesh. Oh wait, no, I take 6 because I have Tricky's Bolster Rod for another 6 block. That's not so bad. I guess I can save my potion then. Yeah, 46 out of 52, that's not terrible. What do I want to bring back? Crystal Ray, maybe? Let's go Crystal Ray. Don't have very many good cards to discard yet, so that's the problem with hologram and hologram-esque cards. If you haven't drawn good cards yet, you're still in a bad position. Let's see what's in here. No Giga Beam package, that's fine though. Another Time Bomb I think is good. They're all low HP. In fact, why don't we do this? I didn't need to. I was just doing it just in case. Spiked Energy Drink seems like it'd be really good right now. Weak Potion's really good as well. Swift Potion's pretty good. I think this is better than one of them. I just don't know which one's worse. Don't need another planning. Don't need Strike for Strike. Don't need to Metallicize, I don't think. Actually, do I need Strike for Strike? What's our attack density here? That's not bad. Having these two especially is really good against Repto, so... And we have good scaling. So once we handle the daggers, we can scale up and finish off Repto in a few turns, I think, before she resummons and we start having problems like you have at Gremlin Leader. So I think we skip. But do we take the Spiked Energy Drink? Well, what do we take it over? I think we draw enough between our Bag of Prep, Supply Scroll, and Toolbox. Like, we had that turn last fight, like literally in the Darklings fight we just fought, where it might have been good to use this, like on turn 2. I feel like that's an outlier though, so I'm gonna toss this. I think having more value on a single turn is good, especially on Guardian, because you can carry over stuff to multiple turns with stasis and defensive mode. Madness. I don't think we take Madness here. We just lose the max HP. Okay. Act 3 events. Sometimes good. Sometimes just don't do anything. Let's go Secret Weapon. This is a easy fight. There's no spikers here, so I could just potentially seek for double Time Bomb if we get one in this hand. We did not, of course. It's fine though. We can full block this turn and we can play this. Do this too, why not? Let's get that other Time Bomb, please, before these guys flood my deck with dazes too much. That'd be great. Oh boy. I can at least enter defensive here, so I'm going to. Bronze Idol. At least it didn't. Like, at least we could enter defensive this turn, which means we didn't get another 2 dazes from this one. Alright, Giga Beam? Still no Giga Beam, but this is fine. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Oh, we even have that set up at 2. Very nice. Roll Attack Plus. It's upgraded, so it does a little bit more damage. If I was looking for front load, I might take that. Like, if I'd taken that Strike for Strike, like, if I felt like I really needed more front load, I might still take this, because it also provides some brace. Oh yeah, I have 2 Spirit Shields now. So I got 12 brace, 16, 8, 24, and 18 is 42. 42 is pretty good. This goes away, so 42 and 24, 66. 42, this would take it to 50. So if I played all the brace cards, I would be able to enter defensive mode twice on the first draw. But I also have Spheric Shields. Yeah, I don't need to take this, I don't think. They're not attacking, so let's go for the big damage here. And hopefully that'll be enough. Is that a good idea? I'm having my doubts now. Because, like, they're all going to attack next turn. And this is the most damage I can do. It's 20. Takes this to 12, 20, and 18. Which I can't kill with this amount of energy. I don't have a way to enter defensive next turn, even if I, like, use this potion to get more energy. This is just a bad situation. Probably just need to do Time Bomb then, and hope for the best. This will come out next turn, I get 6 block and another strength. Maybe I get like Giga Beam from Compile Package. Maybe I just get Spheric Shield. Turn 2 is really bad, huh? Because I don't have extra draw either. And I have like a couple dead draws, like Ascender's Bane, Planning. Oof. I don't see any other way out of this, though, so I'm just going to have to stick with this. At least none of them did multi-attacks, that's good. Oh, and I can probably Spheric Shield Body Crash one of them. That's... okay. 37. This is 32. I mean, none of them are blocking, so even if I leave these two alive who can multi-attack, I should still be able to take them out easily enough that it's not a problem. I also have Twin Slam to help mitigate damage in case that is the right play. So let's go for the one with the most HP. Yeah, also Thorns will help a little bit. Okay, easy enough. That went okay. Don't want Essence of Steel. Ooh, Sentry Blast. Usually really good. I don't think I need it here. The Constant Brace is okay, I guess, but it also permanently takes up a stasis slot, which I'm actively trying to use with everything else I have going on here. Recover, Shield Charger, nah. Okay, here we go. Upgrade all cards, I don't think is worth it. No. Let's just go for Rare Relic, as usual. We're fighting ourselves. I think Flash of Steel is correct? I don't know. What's correct here? Is it Blind? I don't think that's going to do enough. Flash of Steel isn't good against Guardian's defensive mode. Blind is good to redraw. Let's play it safe. We can afford to play it safe. Like this Act 1 boss fights are easy fights. At least at this point in the game. Want to clone something? I mean, cloning an attack doesn't seem like the greatest idea. Would be cloning like Recover, I think. Oh wait, we have this turn, so we actually do have some effect here. Oh, fuck it, let's do this. Alright, 26 block. Spheric Package, wow. Oh, but I could also do Curl Up on Orb Walk here. That gives me 2 more attacks though, let's just go Spheric Package. Enter defensive mode for the next couple turns. Ooh. If I bring back Body Crash, will I have a ton of block by the time it comes back? Possibly, but I could just wait for it normally. But I have a Time Bomb in hand, so we can accelerate this one turn faster. This is what I'm thinking. As soon as this comes out, I think we have a kill. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, goodbye. Didn't even need a second cycle. Oh, Wing Boots. Holy shit, I called that. Or wait, did I? Was I just maybe I was just thinking it. I don't remember if I said Wing Boots. It's been a day. Quartz, there we go. Well, anyway, that solves the 2 elite problem this act. We can jump over here. In fact, we can jump over here. And that means we can get the shop to remove the curse from the chest. Okay, that's great. That's a route. I think we do have an upgrade we want anyway, but we want to socket the quartz, I think. Regardless. Like, what was our upgrade? Clone? No, it was Revenge Protocol. A clone would still be okay. I think we take quartz over either of these. Though. Okay. I think I'm only going to use 1 charge of this, but that's just how it is sometimes. Secret technique for some kind of defensive mode entry guarantee. Okay, we got Spirit Shield. That's good enough. We should probably play another one, honestly. The 45 attack could come at any time, and this guarantees we actually have it for at least 1 attack, in case Nemesis decides to debuff with all the burns next turn. Let's just do this. There's the 45. What do we want here? None of these look great. I guess Resilient Plate Orb support is fine. I'm thinking, like, in my hand, Shield Spikes, Body Crash, Recover the Body Crash is fine too, because Body Crash will come out on a non-intangible turn. Though I do have a Time Bomb left, so maybe that's not even true. I don't have any way to put this Orb Walk into stasis this turn. Resilient Plate would give me another turn of defensive mode with Shield Spikes and all that, but we have Revenge Protocol, so we'd get there anyway with Recover Shield Spikes. I guess we take this for the Repulsor, that's the safe play. And I guess Spiker Protocol for extra Brace per turn and Thorns. Yeah, we'll go with that instead of playing any attacks. What do we want to bring back then? I didn't play this first Time Bomb, interesting. That comes out... Well, I could draw the other Time Bomb, like I said, so... Maybe a 1-cost attack is the way to go. Maybe Shield Spikes is the way to go. Maybe we just go full defense until we get a good card. In fact, getting us back into defensive mode faster is also good because it means that we have a better chance of getting Body Crash, but it's still a 50-50 whether we get it on the right turn. Let's go with the safe damage play. And by safe, I mean hoping I get Time Bomb. I do draw 7 cards this turn. 8 cards. Thank you, Repulsor. Wow. There's Quartz. So would I re-enter defensive here, I guess? With Shield Charger Time Bomb? It's a little weird. We probably do. We also get 2 more strength by re-entering defensive like this. Oh, and a ton of Thorns, right. Let's get a ton more Thorns, why not? I have 16 Thorns, so strike for strike. Wow. I don't need Twin Slam here. I can just go like Strike, Twin Slam, and then Planning, because getting those 1-cost attacks into stasis is a good idea. Yeah, okay. Hit me. 48 more damage. Re-enter defensive again. Maybe we get Body Crash next turn, huh? I mean, do I even play anything this turn? I guess Strike for Strike does damage. We just drew another Time Bomb, so... Well, we still have a Time Bomb in the draw. Let's go with this again. Wait a minute, why do we have a Time Bomb in the draw? Oh, it's because of the package. I forgot about that. The package gave us a Time Bomb, so we have 3. Alright, cool. Dreamcatcher. Skip. Alright. I guess that's our only one. I've taken this twice recently and regretted it both times. So there's like a play where I remove it, but honestly, this just makes it fine anyway. Revenge Protocol first. I could also, like, upgrade Twin Slam in anticipation of a good gem, but we're running out of time to find one. And I would have to do it here, unless I recall now. Oh wait, no, there's a chance here. I forgot I'm jumping over to the left. So, is it better to do... I think it's better to do Revenge Protocol, the extra brace. Brace 4 to brace 5. Want the green Keely. In fact, I don't... Let's just do this so I don't forget. What are you doing this turn? 13? I got double time bomb. Interesting. I think that means I can do this. If I play Twin Slam... Oh wait, I only have enough energy to play it once if I get it out this turn. So it takes it to 11, goes down to 8. We don't have enough block. So I can't play both time bombs then, is what I'm seeing. It's fine, I guess. Secret technique for something. Compile package? That kind of makes sense. I would need some kind of block this turn, though. Maybe it's better to just save it. Like, right now I'm thinking Time Bomb Recover if we whiff on Compile Package, and then, like, 1 energy is not enough to play most of the stuff that we would want to, so... Then again, maybe we just forego Time Bomb altogether. Maybe we don't need it. We have Stasis stuff coming up, though. It probably would be nice to play it at least once. So, Secret Technique for... I don't know. I don't see any other way than that. Let's just do it now. See what we get. Okay, defect package, that'll work. Get us an extra stasis slot. What do we want to pre-program here? We could just pre-program Shield Charger and play Time Bomb twice that way, but I don't think so. What if just a defend, and then we could play both Time Bombs, get the defend out? We are drawing in this order. So we have enough block. Let's just get the first defend there. Alright. 140 damage turn 1. It's pretty good. Okay, we didn't get attacked this turn, that's good. Very, very good. Clone the Shield Charger. Solid way to put something into stasis. I'm going to play the Shield Spikes here instead of the Shield Charger. I want to get some damage out of Body Crash. It's 30 versus 23. Okay, we've entered defensive. I think we wanted to do that anyway, because up next is the start of the big attacks. So, Spirit Shield. I'm going to curl up this Shield Charger, and then I'm just going to play the 3 attacks here, I think. Yeah, gotta do its damage still, especially with Italicize. We're safe for the next couple turns, I think, so... Especially with double Shield Charger. We even re-enter defensive again. Wow. Oh, there's Body Crash coming up. Great, great, great. Might as well put the planning in. It's gonna be a big Body Crash. Can't re-enter defensive here unless I draw some kind of brace card. That's not a brace card. That's alright though. This is a lot of damage. 18, 22. Okay. Goodbye. Maw Bank. We're going to a shop in 4 floors, so that's 48 gold, I guess. Is that how much a common's worth? 48 gold? I mean, not in a shop. Like, a shop is 165 to buy one, but, like, old coin is worth 300. I've heard that sometimes, like, commons are worth half of a rare relic. Hard to say, though. Skip these. Alright, we gotta take this. Clumsy. That's not bad, actually. Oh, lantern. You gotta skip lantern? Come on. At least we get the courier. That's pretty good. That just multiplied our gold by 1 1/4. Because that's how percentages work. Per 20% discount is a 25% increase in gold. Is there any way I have to guarantee another chest? No. No, I don't have one. Sad. Give me Donu's washers, like I asked for. Okay. So now this is the last chance I have to upgrade Twin Slam. Honestly, not feeling it. I want to dream, but, like... Unless I got, like, a citrine. Do I have a good upgrade anyway? Could I just recall here? Like, clone is okay. But I don't have a huge reason to want the accelerate. Like, we have so much front load stuff that this is fine to just wait for. Yeah, let's recall. That also leaves us, this is also a move that you can do without the whole gem shenanigan thing. Just with any character. You can recall the second to last fire, and then that leaves you flexible for, say, a rest, or another upgrade at the last fire, in case you need it. It's a great way to get yourself some safety, especially if you have like a bad Nemesis fight or a bad Reptomancer fight. Oh god. Okay. Well. Imagine we get a good gem here. I'm definitely transmuting, like... What do I transmute? I guess a defend? Yeah, I still don't want defense. Do I want to... I could also just replace one of the gems I have already, in case it fits better in one of these two. Most cases, it's probably going to go in Twin Slam. I guess I could also go in Priming Shot. Let's see what we get. Transmute. Wait, no, this is a transmute. It turns any card into a gem, so I could get rid of the Clumsy, too. It is ethereal, though. Just like Ascender's Bane, so it goes away after the first shuffle. Is it still worth it to keep it over a defend? It's a good question. What's our boss? It's Awaken 1? Yeah. Consistent block is better with Awaken 1, so defense are actually worth a little bit more. Can't just rely on defensive mode, and that's kind of what we're doing already. How good do we need our second shuffle to be versus the first one? The first one we have Toolbox, Bag of Prep, and Supply Scroll. So like our first draw is actually not that bad. And against the Heart we also have Bronze Idol, so it's not terrible either. I guess it would be better to still have better cards though. Because even with Bronze Idol, statuses are still pretty bad. You know what? I'm gonna greet it, I think. I'm not too nervous about this Clumsy. We'll see though. Alright, defend gun. Of course we get the Citrine. So yeah, that's going right into Twin Slam once we upgraded the Spire here and then socket it in the next act. Until then though, it's still fine unsocketed, so I'm not too salty about not having upgraded Twin Slam there. And I don't think we're going to do anything else with our gems, unless I want to remove a card. Would be either Priming Shot or Strike for Strike. I don't think we care. Alright, cool. Good transmute. Hello? Okay. Alright, game. Like, thanks. Wow. Oh, also the Void is huge with Bronze Idol. I didn't even think of that. Courier with these. Jeez. Do I have another card remove I want? I guess Defend. Number 2. Or the Clumsy. I did path over here to remove a curse, but the other defend might be better. It is a little bit more difficult to do that with Awaken 1, but we have good stuff. We got potions, we got Lizard Tail even, if we need to. We have defensive mode. We do a lot of damage, so we can probably kill it somewhat quickly without having to worry too much. Blank cards are really good, usually. Blank card gets worse with curses, though. I don't think blank card is worth it at this point in the game. I could be wrong. I don't... Yeah, I don't think we take that one. I don't think we take Letter Opener either. I don't think that's worth it. Uncommon relics are so overpriced. Even with Courier, I don't want to buy them. Do I buy Bronze Scales? I think I have enough Thorns as is. I could just card remove. That's probably the best option here. And maybe I do card remove the Clumsy now that I've already removed a defend. Because I am kind of nervous about... I am a little bit nervous about Awaken 1. I could take the Blind. I didn't even think of that. That's really good with no Weaken in the kit. At least I only have 2 powers. Let's take the Blind, remove the Clumsy. And then we'll leave the rest of the gold for Act 4, looks like. Alright. I'm going to go to this node here, just because it's an event. We still have one more event that can give us a rare relic, so let's go for it. Or we could get Red Mask. We would not be able to buy anything in the Act 4 shop. But this could be worth it. This is essentially like losing 100 gold. There is also, like, if we want another card remove, we have to get the average gold from this or better. So it's like a 50-50-ish chance. Maybe a little bit higher because there's an odd number of options. So it's not even guaranteed we get a card remove. I don't think we can afford anything else we want in the Act 4 shop anyway. Let's take this then. If we can manage to stack these together, then that's probably really good for us. Even though this isn't great against Heart, it's still good against the Act 3 bosses. And good for Artifact Strip versus the Act 4 elites, so... Alright, we have 7 energy this turn. Do I want Mayhem? Is there anything that I wouldn't want to play? I think I'm good with pretty much everything. The worst thing I think would be Strike for Strike, because it damages me for 3. I guess Time Bomb could backfire too, but honestly I think it's fine. Let's go Mayhem. Let's see what we draw here as well. Okay, we drew very well to use Mayhem, so... I can even blind Reptomancer for a few turns. Okay, yeah. And do I want to recover anything? Well, I recover the Citrine, maybe? Next turn I only draw 5. And I have 5 energy. Why is this in this order? I don't have Frozen Eye, do I? It's just weird, maybe? Oh, right. This is the same priority as basic cards, so it can be in any order. It's by rarity. Basic, common, uncommon, rare, and I guess status at the end. Maybe because it was just added. We'll see. 9, 9, 13. Wow. 13 here, 9, 9 here. Dies to Thorns. Or we could just outright kill one. Save ourselves from a wound later. Because these do always apply wounds the first time they hit, even though they are just doing their small attack. If I do 9, 13 here, I do 9 here, that's 12 damage. And I have to do another 11 with 1 strength, it looks like. So that's pretty much any attack. Okay. Alright, I'll do that. And Time Bomb will always be fine anyway, so... Let's save ourselves from the wound. Being more efficient with damage won't matter here, since all our attacks will kill it. Just body crash. Ooh. Oh, interesting. We can do bronze package here. We could just hyper beam them all. Clear it with resilient plate. We're only left with 1 energy rather than 2 to play body crash. But it might be worth it anyway. I think it's better than the other 2. Unless I want to really play the long game with defect. I think bronze package is the answer. I can kill this. Is there any world in which the body slam is correct instead? I mean, we have to deal with these daggers next turn anyway. We have time bombs, but it's only a 50-50. No, it's not a 50-50. We got 7 draw next turn. I still think I'm going to do this, though. I do think I want to do this over something else, though. There's the time bomb. I'm 1 brace away from entering defensive. That's funny. Well, we didn't need to block this turn anyway, so we're good. Oh, there goes Shield Charger. Back into the discard you go. Crystal Ray, strike for strike. I guess Time Bomb for damage. She's almost dead, so it's okay if we do that. Yeah, okay. Bye, everyone. This is a good package. Tori's a great relic. Also, did we just get the maximum gold for that? 30? No, 30's the average. Wait, did I? No, 30's not the average. It is the highest, I think. No? No, wait, I got it all wrong. 20's not the average for Elite Fights, 30 is. 20's is the minimum, so I would have been guaranteed a card reward in Act 4. Or card remove. Oh well, not a big deal. I think this is still worth it. A real resilient plate. Unupgraded, but still. I don't think that's good enough. Another recover plus might be okay, but... Alright, now we upgrade Twin Slam for the Citrine. Okay. Oh, man. Powers versus an attack card. That's going to be in our deck the whole time, but at least it won't be a strength. Alright, we got our strength starting to stack. Try saying that 5 times fast. Citrine here. We want to start getting rid of these guys as soon as possible. I think entering defensive now is still smart. I think it's Spheric Shield, Shield Spikes, Recover, and Swift Strike and Crystal Ray. I think with Time Bomb coming up, we go for the one with more HP. This is 31. I guess Time Bomb is... Well, no, it does 31 damage. It puts it at 24 versus 21. 3 strength would do it. I guess... Yeah, I'm going to do the one with more HP. Alright, now we got to choose what to put here. Citrine, Shield Spikes, Crystal Ray, or Swift Strike. All 4 of these have their merits. Big energy cards means more value in a few turns, but the smaller energy cards means immediate value. Especially Citrine. Although next turn, if we dead draw, then we are just wasting the energy. We also have 5, so it's not as big of a deal. I think we go for Shield Spikes for consistency this fight. I think we have enough damage for the short term, so I want to make sure that we don't take a lot of damage in this fight if we can avoid it. Okay, he did do the multi-attack, that's great, because I have a lot of block, and I would love to use it. Clone. Cloning Curl Up seems smart for the brace. Yeah, that actually seems really smart. Curl Up is a really efficient brace card. So we're about to have 7 thorns, right? So that takes us down to 17. We already have 1 strength, so Time Bomb handles that. Which means I can just attack this one. Oh, I entered defensive, so that's even more. Huh. Interesting. There you are, Time Bomb. I think we still will play Revenge Protocol even with Awaken 1 in play. This is a fight I regret upgrading Orb Walk for, though, I will say. Let's do planning here. Okay, we got Shield Charger into Stasis. Let's play Compile Package. We want to avoid powers. Unless Floating Orbs is the answer to, like, killing this thing really fast. It does have another Spheric Shield, so... And Metallicize is a net positive versus single attacks. It's negative versus multi-attacks, but with Guardian's nature, they can enter defensive mode to handle those anyway. So there is merit to taking this package and then just playing both powers. We also have ways to remove strength from Guardian, from Awakened 1 before their second phase. I'm really not feeling any of these, though. I think I should take this and then just not play it. I think that gives me the most consistency. I don't have to draw through my powers. I don't have to make decisions right now. I can use this when I need the Spheric Shield and then not have to worry until the next draw about when it's doing things. Do I want to use Time Bomb here? Maybe not. I already full block. Might as well play that. And I guess we'll do Body Crash Twin Slam. I would not have entered defensive with Time Bomb, okay. Even though we're really close on Brace. Alright, we're entering defensive here. We still just want to do as much damage as possible. Body Crash first and then Strike for Strike. Still not playing Orb Block. We want to keep this as low as possible. Alright, there's Spheric Package. Still don't need it yet, though. I don't think we even need the block for next turn. We have Spheric Shield coming out, and we have Shield Charger doing things already. So, just gain some more Brace, play our cards. We're very close to first phase kill. We enter defensive here. You know what? I think we put Twin Slam into Stasis right now, in preparation for the kill. I think we kill in 2 turns from now. Don't quote me on that. Or maybe 1 turn, if with Time Bomb, huh? That's possible. Let's also do Shield Spikes. We could play Spheric Shield now. I think we can afford to wait, though. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we want to... But we have Time Bomb here. Let's see. This is probably enough damage. I think we get there. Hang on. Yeah, this is looking real good. $18, huh? If I play these 2 instead, it's 32. Yeah, that's enough. And then I can play Shield Spikes for some Brace. Okay, I even took it to negative strength, so that's great. There we go. Now, next turn, scary. But I have Spheric Shield. And I can re-enter defensive with Priming Shot Curl Up, so that's great. So 35 out of 40 is pretty darn good. Oh wait, actually 39 because of Tori. RIP, perfect fight. Now I can play all these. I'm gonna do Spheric Shield Body Crash here. Oh, those are gonna be good ones for next turn. I guess I should have done Body Crash first, so I could redraw it. It's all good though. And now we do the order here. We do Twin Slam first, then Crystal Ray for an extra gem. This is going great. Alright. We got both voids at the same time. 39 damage. Can we get the kill before we get hit again? Looks like we can at least enter defensive mode. I think it's going to have to be defend, curl up, curl up. Because we have to put a card into stasis now. They fixed that bug. So long as there's a card in hand, I mean. Obviously we didn't have one. We have 9 thorns? Awesome. Very nice. Alright, let me guess. Time Eater? Yep. It was a 50-50 anyway. Another 3 draw on a turn where we're already getting 7. I mean, it's better than the other 2. Like, this is permanent. Like, this is a permanent card, and this gives me a bunch of trash, so... we can always save it for later if we don't want it, I guess. Let's see what we get here. Any kind of scaling. This is pretty good. Repulsor against the slimes is good. I'd rather not spend an energy to draw 2 with Bronze Idol. Especially to get rid of the card. Maybe that's wrong, though. Maybe this is the scaling I want. Especially with Spiker Protocol. Yeah, okay, I'll go for it. Why not? Do I want Shield Charger early? It's a good question. I guess we're still getting set up, so yes. Let's draw some cards here. I was hoping for Curl Up. Oh, and that just exhausted the Void. I guess it's good. I guess Shield Charger, Twin Slam, Twin Slam. Oh, we're playing so many cards this turn. I can always play 4 cards next turn, right? So Shield Charger, Time Bomb actually makes sense. That gets us the other 12 block we're missing. I could also just Spheric Shield. A little early for that. This is so much setup if I use this. So, right, I have 3 Time Bombs now. That's good. I like Time Bomb. Time Bomb's very strong. Alright, 4 cards. We get 4 cards to block this turn, or do whatever. Okay, another multi-attack. Enter defensive seems good to me. There's a lot of good cards in the draw pile. I don't think I want to play planning to have to wait for them. I think I'd rather recover or curl up here. I guess if I curl up planning, then I can use it next turn. And both of these are coming out next turn anyway. What would I recover? Doesn't look like I have very good options. Yeah. So let's just put that one in. That was weird. Put that one in stasis. I'd even check my energy, but thankfully we have enough. Alright, hit me. You know you wanna. I did the big hit so that I can block it. Alright, cool. So many cards. And there goes Ascender's Bane too. Very cool. I'll do this now, I think. What do I want to clone here? Maybe Spheric Shield is a smart option. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, let's just clone the Spheric Shield. I could Citrine Shield Spikes to enter defensive and gain a bunch of block. And Strength and Thorns, yeah. Then Body Crash, then Strike for Strike. Look at that damage. Alright, we want to split this turn, because we're running out of block anyway. And then next turn I can use Twin Slam. Oh wow, it's going to be perfect too, because Time Eater's going to have 4 Strength thanks to Time Warp. And we can get rid of all 4 with Twin Slam. Yeah, this is going to be an easy passageway to Act 4. I guess we play Recover and Spheric Shield here. You know what? Maybe even Curl Up. Yeah, let's do that. What do we want back? Citrine's pretty good, just in general. There's our Bronze Idol Slimes. Maybe it's actually blind? No. Aruba's Pocket Sentry is about to go off, so it can wait. I'm only playing 4 cards, so I want some way to play 8 cards next turn, maybe? That doesn't seem very likely. We've done it a couple times so far, but we had a bunch of setup that we had to get in play, like compile package. We also had our supply scroll, which helped play a bunch of cards. So what do we want? Maybe Body Crash? Maybe we set that up for a few turns from now. Maybe it's just planning. I'm gonna go the Body Crash route. I think planning or Body Crash could work. But we're guaranteed to have this come out whenever we're having a lot of block thanks to that defensive mode entry and Spheric Shield. And we have Time Bomb as well, very nice. This comes out next turn, we get that out, we get a ton of block. Oh, we only have 3 cards next turn. That's fine. That's fine, though. I have defensive mode for one more turn, though. Maybe it's Spheric Shield, Body Crash, to keep us safe for another couple turns. And then we try to get back to Body Crash quickly. Ooh, then that means I think we do Spheric Shield planning Body Crash. Okay. Alright. Got debuffed, but it's fine. 15 times 3 is nothing. Alright, give me Body Crash, please. Or at least another defensive mode entry. Actually, I'm probably fine no matter what. 67 HP is nothing. Do I want this on 0? I could stall. Could I stall 2 turns, maybe? It's hard to get another 50. I could stall, couldn't I? Because, it would actually kind of be a toss-up, but as long as I don't do damage right now, it's probably possible. Let's draw... Okay, so I got Body Crash, that's fine. What do we not want to draw? I guess blind doesn't matter anymore. We have so much strength. I don't even need 3 cards next turn. But like, there's no point in playing anything else. Like, we have so much block, and since defensive mode exists, it's gonna come back out soon. Okay, alright. Very nice. Another 6 damage from Thorns, and then next turn I think we're guaranteed a kill because of the number of attacks in the draw. So let's just... Let's just do it. And now this is on 2. We get 2 charges of Weak on turn 1, which should strip both Artifact from Shield and Spear. Things are looking good. And then hopefully this will come back by... well, fast enough. Actually, I have Blind. Maybe it was better to set that up on 1 because of Blind. Hard to say. Alright. Get Citrine and Twin Slam. It's a good Twin Slam. Now our final upgrade. Because I don't think 3 HP is worth it here. Blind upgrade actually is okay for Shield and Spear. Means I don't have to choose. Then again, actually it being not AoE means that I can target one of them with it, which means I can turn around. That might also be a downside, because if I turn around because I want to put weak on something, I have to turn back around to the one I want to face half the time. It could just be a clone upgrade. I think having the flexibility of blind is good. I'm going to do clone just to make sure that we get something out fast enough if we draw it early. Alright, 30 gold. Membership card. There is a temporal shield here, which I don't think I care about. So yeah. Last 2 fights of the game. Alright, how bad is it? We're getting hit big. I guess panic button's a good idea then. If we can enter defensive, then turn 2 won't be so bad. Another blind. Maybe another blind is smart, rather than panic button. I don't know though. Panic button seems like a great way to save this turn. And if we get some kind of defensive mode, we can still play it last and then keep a bunch of block for next turn. Second blind though, we're stripping all the artifact from both of these this turn with Arumbas and Red Mask. So this would be relevant for the next 2 turns. We put it on the Spire. We could make use of Tori that way too. Putting it on the Spire means it goes to 4 times 2. So if we can block the 20, if we can block 16, then we only take 3 damage this turn. We take 5 unblocked damage from shield, which reduces to 1, and then the 4 times 2 reduces to 1 each as well. I think panic button is too risky with next turn being a 40 damage attack, so let's go with this actually. Ooh. It's a good hand though. Let's see what we get here. Defect package looks great. It's a great way to get us some value in a couple turns from now when we know we're going to need it, since we're pretty safe this turn. Let's see, we need to get to 16 or higher. Let's clone the shield charger and then curl it up. And I guess we time bomb. And I think that's just gonna do enough for the rest of the fight. We actually enter defensive off that? That's crazy. I can even get some thorns here. Thorns are always great to have. It's pre-program as well. Oh, Into the Void, huh? We're also going to get 2 burns, so actually getting rid of one of these is a good idea. So I want to play the Spheric Shield and Body Crash. But I can't get quite there, can I? Because 2 burns means that planning isn't drawn. We get Burn, Ascender's Bane, Spheric Shield, Blind. So that kind of sucks, but at least we have Body Crush to turn after, so it's not so bad. If we're getting such a bad hand, maybe I should just take Into the Void. Maybe I put Blind into Stasis, because we don't need it yet. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to do some damage here, I think. I'm going to aim for this guy. I think they're actually susceptible to dying pretty quickly here, so I'm going to go for it. If you can't kill this quickly, you should probably go for Spear. That's what I've learned. Ignite, Ignite, Blind. Can I re-enter defensive? Yes, priming shot. I don't know if I want to play planning here. I got some good cards coming up, like Spheric Shield. That is 96 damage, so another 10 block would be 106. This is 112. Time Bomb exists though, so yeah, let's just do this. Then we'll Time Bomb. Priming shot the right one. We get energy back, so yeah. Fast fight. Oh, and we even got the body crash. This is the wrong turn for Arumba's Pocket Sentry, though. We have Spirit Shield and Stasis. Let's see if we can get this to... Yeah, just one more turn. We want this on 1 for the heart. So that it always does weaken on the first attack turn of a cycle. Is this enough? It is. Great. Alright, what relic do we get? Happy Flower. Sure, I'll take more energy. And Giga Beam, you're a bit late. Alright, this is it. Okay, Apotheosis time. We do have a ton of energy this turn. And Apotheosis certainly couldn't hurt as a scaling tool. Trip is really good. I don't think Purity's good enough. We've taken our deck down to some pretty good cards at this point, and we still have Stasis available. So it'd be either Trip or Apotheosis. I think I'm going to go Apotheosis. Of course, we get Into the Void on turn 1. Notably, doing the negative strength on turn 1 doesn't actually give the heart strength. It doesn't clear debuffs turn 1. It doesn't clear negative strength. Let me clarify that. It doesn't ever clear debuffs except for temporary, or for strength down. So yeah, I guess Apotheosis first. I am going to take damage intentionally in this fight, I think. Taking brace damage seems very smart. Or taking damage for brace seems smart. Get compile package. Ooh, interesting. I can't afford that unless I use the potion, but that's probably fine. It gives me 2 artifact immediately, which negates the vulnerable. And I get artifact for the rest of the fight, which means I can scale up my thorns from priming shot. Which is actually relevant here, even though that's the only temporary debuff I have. I think it's also better than all of these. I don't have any way to put Orbwalk into stasis. Giga Beam is just going to be a dead card. Alright, let's do it. Potion time. Okay, we got 2/1 costs, that's great. That even means we enter defensive. Oh wait, no it doesn't, because we get block from Bolster Rod. Huh. We have so much weak. Is this even relevant? This uses up a charge here, and we only have 1 energy anyway. Oh, but we get 4 temporaries. We could get 4 permanent strength and dex right now. Versus vulnerable and I guess weaken. I think is the other one because I think frail comes last. The order is rearranged on the power bar, so it looks like frail comes second, but I think it's weaken. Well, we have Tori. We have a ton of weaken on the heart already, and we're about to get more. Maybe it's fine to have all the strength and dex we want. I don't know. It's probably better. I don't want to take a lot of damage, but... we're probably going to be okay. I don't want to waste the crystal ray thing, but... yeah. Feels weird, but I think this is the right play. Yep. There's our artifact. Didn't need to play that weekend, but I did it anyway, so I'm taking 2 more damage. It's okay. I could just negate their entire attack right now. It seems like a good idea. Spirit Shield Body Crash seems great. We also stay in defensive mode for this, I guess. Oh my gosh. Wound Time Bomb, that's a thing. Do I clone Time Bomb? I guess I do. Time Bomb's really strong. At least damage-wise, and we're doing pretty good this fight. I could also play Lubricant to find a different card to clone. I'm not sure what else I would pick, though. Maybe Twin Slam? Maybe the Shield Charger if I drew it. I'm just going to go with Time Bomb. Since it's bugged, it's going to do a ton of damage here. And I'm also going to do this. There we go. 88. Oh, it didn't even cap the heart. Why'd those both come out at the same time? I thought they were staggered. No, it was because of Clone. That had accelerated the Time Bomb once. Okay. Doing that to put this on. I think I saved this for next turn, so let's do this. There we go. That's a damage cap right there. 15 thorns is no joke. Playing all these cards for block. We're gonna take another hit. Actually kind of scary to take another hit like that. Used up so much of our HP. Okay. We don't have to worry about negative strength here, I don't think. Let's see. You clear negative strength? It looks like they did actually. I wasn't sure if it did it just on the first buff turn or not, but it looks like it does it both times. Because this is actually 8 times 15. Yeah. Anyway, you're dead. So perish. Alright. Good game. 3 hours, jeez. $33.80. Alright. Another boss swap run. Had a couple opportunities to do this thanks to less than ideal floor plans for the axe. Got an Astrolabe into Priming Shot Plus, Crystal Ray Plus, and Compile Package Plus. Compile Package early is always great. And then from there, I feel like we just had a very solid run. Doesn't look like we were ever close to dying. If I remember correctly. Yeah, we were fine the entire way through second act. Fine the entire way through third act. The only time was the heart, but that's usual. That's par for the course. We got a ton of strong relics. We didn't even use our Lizard Tail. Oh yeah, I guess we were safe against the heart too, so we weren't even close to dying there either. I called Donu's Washers, which was really funny. Wing Boots also in Act 3 to help out with the whole awkwardness of Cursed Key with no shops. Also got us another rest site. Which I recalled at, and then we got the Citrine for the Twin Slam. Good stuff. Overall, just a very solid run. I think having a lot of removes also helped our strength quite a bit. I feel like I've been having a lot of solid runs recently, with a couple exceptions, but yeah. Yeah, just felt very strong this run. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. hope you stick around for future ones, and if you do, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.